There we go, we're working. Fuck yeah. What about my headphones? Or not my headphones, my microphone. Stop. Nope, don't end the stream yet. My microphone decided it didn't want to work. Where? I'm so tired. Olen niin vitun väsynyt. Going live. I'm just posting my links. Could probably be doing this before I go live, but I would forget to go live. I'm so used to doing it now. Almost there to where I can read chat. YouTube page at YouTube notifications. Alright, there we go. Probably nobody here yet anyway. Yep, I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My troubles are all gone. There's no one to deride me. But you gotta have friends. Salt pan. Let's go ahead and put my hoe here. There we go. I do need to start growing rice and anything else I can grow. Sure, sugarcane will do fine. Rice will do fine. Hello there, Acronite. Licorice won't do fine. Sunflower seeds, surprisingly, would not do fine. Turnips definitely won't. I really can just grow rice. Grab me these. Hello there, shark fiend. Alright. Let's see here. None of those. It's all flax anyway. I don't have a lot of crops to be growing. You're happy. That's good. That's good. What do you think of my ugly log cabin? What did I just do with my hoe? Did I put it in here? I did not. Let's go and eat some food. Put that there. Grab an empty bowl. The fuck did I do with my hoe? I just had the thing. I didn't pick them back up. Or I didn't pick it back up. Just the one. Oh, Cuphead 2? Nice. I'm still playing through Cuphead with my next door neighbor. Or actually, we're not even next door neighbors anymore. He didn't move that far away, though. Oh. Where is my hoe? I've got a working brain, but I don't know where my hoe is. My brain's not working either. I'm a habitual liar. Hello there, Hex. Yes, yes. I need to plant the rice, but I somehow lost my hoe. The first thing I did was set it down. And even though I set it down near my house, I can no longer find the damn thing. I keep seeing my axe, and I'm like, oh yes, there's my hoe. Where the fuck is my hoe? How are you doing, Hex? There's my fishing rod. I can make another hoe, but that's not the point. Where did I put the one I just had? Up there's my hoe. Yoink. What is this? Soybean seeds? Soybeans might grow just fine. Whoops. What do you grow in? 40? No, you won't be fine. Put that back down. You're doing ideal. I'm gonna take your word for it. Okay, we'll come over here to this patch of land. I wonder what corn grows in. This pond over here is going to become my farm. Eventually. Medium fertility soil. For the moment, I'm just gonna grow my crops on the outside of it. Like so. The delay for you is bad. YouTube's delay is usually pretty fucking bad. Alright, that's forest floor, which I don't want to be planting shit on. What up? Plant the sugar canes and start planting my rice. It would be neat if you had to do like proper rice paddies. Alright, where's my medium fertility soil? That's forest floor. Here's a medium. I was actually going to play Subnautica, and then I decided to play this again. In my defense, Vintage Story is a comfortable game, and I feel like shit for no reason. Oh, that's forest floor, which I don't want. Alright. Why is this song so fucking loud? I don't think I'm sick. I think it's just like the change of the season is not agreeing with me. I tend not to do well if it's too warm, and it's fucking hot as hell. That's bony soil. Get my shit planted, and then we can continue looking for copper. And try not dying while we do so. Because I'm pretty good at not dying. That's a lie. The rainy season is about to start there. Nice, nice. What kind of tree is this? Crown of Thorns. Well, it doesn't have thorns, from the looks of things. Boom. As much as I don't like the summer in the US, where I live gets hailstorms. And hailstorms are at least fun. I'm stuck. Let's get out of the water. I don't know why it is that it hails when it gets hotter. I'm sure there is a reason for it. But what do I look like, a meteorologist? No. I probably couldn't even spell meteorologist. I don't want to overshare other people's information. But from the sounds of it, Hoopa's girlfriend isn't doing well. But otherwise, they were going to play some Vintage Story. Oh, fuck. We gotta get Petlu hooked on this game as well. Ow, rude. Run up and bite me while I'm stuck in the water, you dick. Come here. Get fucked. What did my... Did it break? Where's my spear? I think it might have broken. Well, yeah, snow needs, like, really specific conditions. But for some reason, hail happens when it's hotter. Don't make sense to me. I'm sure it does make sense, I've just never learned why. Probably did, I just forgot. Amaranth probably can't be planted. Uh-oh. Where are you, you little shit? There you are. Whoop. Come on. I've got short arms. Out, rude. And it's dead. Alright, let's go. Loop around here and start planting my stuff. If I can do so without getting bothered by yet another monster. Holy shit, this song is loud as fuck. And just goes on forever. I wonder why it's so much louder than anything else in the game, though. It's a little bit quieter for you than it is for me. But like, holy shit. Actually, wait a minute. I've got primitive survival. I can make furrows. It's going to require more medium fertility soil than I've got. But I could, in theory, make furrows. Alright. Apparently I don't even have that many grass seeds, so it's fine. Oh, resin. What are you, chilies? Fuck yeah. You're playing Deltarune, so all you can hear is my voice. I'm curious as to how you would be muting the game, but can somehow hear me. Do we have Deltarune Chapter 4 or 5 or whatever it is we're waiting for yet? Also, Peony Head Kikitos. Alright. I kind of want to pick up this corn so I can plant it. Let's see here. Corn seeds are good until 42. So I could in theory plant corn. Although I don't know that that would do well either. The secret to living here would be to plant my crops at the top of a hill. Like a tall mountain. Well, you're a cute little goat. Come back, I love you. Alright, we'll put my salt pan here. Mark. Salt pan so I don't lose track of it. It's a bit impractical, but there we go. Now I've got salt evaporating. Or I got salt water evaporating. It's actually impossible to do earlier and more overpowered. Ooh. Mature peanuts. No, peanuts are only good until 42. So I should be careful planting even those. Only got 2 peanuts from that? Did they, like, nerf the amount of, food you actually get from wild crops, so you have to actually grow them yourself if you want a good amount? Would make sense, I suppose. Look at all these gazelles. Volley are obligate carnivores. If I wasn't so dedicated to fish, I should be hunting. More medium fertility soil. Whoop. Whoop. Alright. Crops What else do I have on me that I don't need? I don't need blue clay. I should probably just plant those. Go and put the amaranth away. Put this away. Gonna go and eat the peanuts. Delicious. Peanuts is good. Peanuts is good. Peanuts are really good for making peanut butter, which is fantastic. As well as making peanut candy, although that's not as good of a use for it. Alright, well. Oh yeah, there's a beehive up here. I should try to get bees going. Although because I don't live in the frozen north like I usually do, or I don't even live anywhere temperate, I think I'd get honey year-round. Whoop. So I'm not in a hurry to get bees going. What I need to get going right now is copper. Like, I need to find it. Mature peanuts. Bow. I'm collecting vines, because I would like to make a raft. Which I can do with cordage. Let me see here. I don't remember what it's called. It's the primitive survival. Cordage. Primitive survival raft. So it's just 4 cordage and 3 logs. Cheap as fuck, dog. Pretty sure I do need more cordage. Oh, I can make a bunch of cordage. Alright, that's enough cordage. Acacia. Alright, there we go. Inventory space would be nice. But this raft is great. This raft is admittedly super overpowered. So what this thing does allows me to do. And I wonder if this wouldn't be usable by skeletons. Because the skeleton modded race cannot swim. But this raft not only will not let you go below the water, which is good, because going below the water is annoying. But like, look how fast you can move while you're using it. This is at least twice as fast as you can swim without it. Although if I'm looking for copper, and I am, I should probably just stay on land. Oh, that's weird. You cannot swim backwards while you're using this. I guess it's just always propelling you forward a tiny bit, even if you're not moving on purpose. Anyway, I need to free up inventory space, so let's go ahead and come back here real quick. Holy shit, look how small that thing is. Come back, I love you. Alright, let's put this down. Over here by my salt. I'm probably wondering why I need salt. I don't currently. There's not a whole lot you can do with salt. That doesn't also require barrels and stuff. If I make a drying rack, I can, like, preserve fish. Rift activity is low. And yet, a rift is popping up in front of me. Salt 2. That's not a play on Satu, is it? More licorice. Oh yeah, I looked at this tree earlier. Spurge. Upa likes the color green. So if we're going to make green wood, a spurge is what we gotta look out for. What kind of tree are you? Ohio? I jest. I can tell that doesn't say Ohio. I'm just being a pain in the ass. I don't have a torch. Nope. Why would I be prepared for cave diving? Oh, that's a lot of medium fertility soil, actually. And daffodils. Okay, so when I go to expand my farm, a shit ton of medium fertility soil out this way. I really shouldn't be picking up flax. Oh well, I can eat the raw grain. Pra-pa-pa-po. Opwa. You don't want to be from Ohio? Are you from Ohio? Because I think that that's one of those things where you either are or you are not. If you're not from Ohio, that can't suddenly change. Alright, about keep your eyes open for some shiny things on the ground. Pop. I need a mod that makes the grass shorter. There probably is a mod that makes grass shorter. I don't actually need it. I'm just suffering for being short. Should I build stuff out of bamboo? I don't usually live near bamboo. And last time I came this way, I took some of these bamboo shoots with me, thinking that's how you grew more bamboo. It's not. For some reason, bamboo have saplings. Or it's got seeds you need to collect. Which is wild, because you know what bamboo grows from? The shoots. Cyrax. I don't recommend linking him up, by the way. Akron, Ohio is the worst city. What the fuck are you kids talking about? There's a city in Ohio called Ohio? That's stupid. It'd be like if there was a city in California called California. There probably is. Oh, I fucking wouldn't surprise me. Yoink. Oh, the city is Akron. Is there an Ohio City, Ohio, though? Ohio. Am I just going to have to pan for copper? I like how I looked around for, like, a bit. And I'm already like, oh, never gonna find any. Fat bottom girls, you make the rocking world go round. Brown sedge is neat. All you get from it is grass, which obviously I can just get by cutting grass. But sedge is like grass you can move, which you cannot normally do. What is this? Mousetrap leaves. Mousetrap logs. Can't do anything with mousetrap logs, probably, but why is it called mousetrap? Is it what they used to make mouse traps out of? Oh, tomatoes. Leeks. I kind of want the seeds. What do I not care about? I don't not care about anything. There we go. I can get more fish to make another good stew. Or just stew together a bunch of vegetables. That is always an option. Red wine cap. Can make food with those as well. It's not what I'm looking for, though. Never not going to be looking for food, but, cherry bushes. Whoa there. I gotta get out of here. There we go. Damn it. I gotta get out of here. Is it slate that you can make a roof out of? I believe it is. Although I've got access to black wood, which I could also make a rope out of. Spelt. Wait, what's that growing next to the spelts? Peanuts! None of them are mature, though. It's gonna be too dark to see soon. As much as I don't want to do a stream where I just pan. Might be how I have to find the rest of my copper. At the very least, I'm not going to see any copper in this nighttime. Help. I can't see shit. Chili bushes. Some amaranth. Pig that is either running from me or wants me dead. It's hard to tell, it's just a grunt. As somebody with really good night vision, I do wish Vintage Stories night wasn't so fucking dark. Like, if it was cloudy, sure. But like, look at all those stars. Those would be providing some light. Especially if the moon was out. The moon produces a ton of... Well, I guess it doesn't produce any of its own light. But you get what I'm saying. It reflects a bunch of sunlight. And it does so adequately enough that you can fucking actually see. Alright, back home. 6 servings of chili stew with tomatoes. And leek. Throw that stuff on there. Grab my torch. Light this up. It's the Celeste core song. I should finish Celeste. Or I'm probably never going to finish Celeste. I should get as far as I possibly can without losing my mind. There we go. Now I know where my cooking is done. I do like that you can draw stuff. Like, check this out. I drew a rabbit. With wings. Fuck that up. Oh no! 369. I'm feeling fine. Go and put my flax on the pile. Let's pick up the flax pile and convert what I can into fibers. Alright, smaller pile and... There we go. Look at that. It's almost 10 o'clock at night and it's already 32 degrees Celsius. A lot of my crops are going to die at 40. Alright. 404 vegetable satiety. It's not a lot of satiety considering how many vegetables are in there. Alright, let's honk me. Refreshing. Drift activity is low. It's never calm, is it? I've got shit I need to do. But I can't, because rift activity is always more than 0. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll look around a tiny bit more before I resign myself to just panning. Probably helps to get like a lay of the land anyway. Ooh, it's a big hole. Have to explore that when things are... I hear the cicada. What is it? I'll have to explore that further when things calm down. More bees. Fly agaric is not edible. Do you like cicadas, Acronite? Alright, snack for the road. There's an olive tree. You know, if I find a desert, I'll probably have a good time, an easier time looking for copper. Alright, let's look around the desert. Cicada's a good kid song. Oh, termite mounds. Okay, good. I can touch the silver torch cactus without hurting myself. Oh, apparently I can touch it, but I can't jump on top of it. Which I guess makes sense. Alright. So we're keeping our eyes open. For copper. Easier said than done with the sandstorm. Admittedly, also 8 times hunger, and I just did not touch fishing for some reason. Why are we playing with 8 times hunger? I grew up food insecure, so I don't need to roleplay as somebody who doesn't have any food. Honestly, my idea of fun is not only, you know, being able to feed myself, but feed an entire group. Oh, fuck yeah, copper. Good amount of it, too. Or at least there's a lot of chunks on the surface. I don't know what's below. There we go. Stop covering your face. 5 whole nuggets. Look at that, the little bony rib cage. Need for a large farm, that's fair. I suppose, like, a lot of what I do is just kind of collect rot. Especially considering I'll be playing solo, but I'm still farming as if I'm feeding, like, an entire server. But I also am constantly forgetting to eat, so I would just starve. I would leave the house confidently, and then not have any food on me, like at all. Might as well be picking up flint. I should make a charcoal pit. Put that on the to-do list. I don't have a to-do list, but a bit from now. Is that a butterfly? What was that? Yes, it is a butterfly. I'll be finally have enough copper. And I'm like, alright, time to start smelting. And then I won't have a single piece of charcoal. That's how this is gonna go. Yeah, it's too time consuming. I need flint, but I don't need flint that badly. I need more inventory space. It's wild that I'm constantly running out of inventory space. I've not brought it up, but I'm sure that it's... Ew. I've been here before. It's probably noticeable that I gave myself a sturdy backpack to start. Still full. Hello there, maybe Estonian. Yeah, employment sucks. Unemployment also kind of sucks. It's very unfortunate. There is like no winning, unfortunately. I enjoy being employed. It keeps me busy, and having money is nice. But like having infinite free time also sounds pretty fucking sweet. It's a lot of carrots. Kind of want to pick the carrots, but like I will never be able to grow those. I guess I could grow them in the winter. Air quotes winter. But don't get winter is really where I'm at. Oh fuck yeah, flax. I don't have any room for flax on me. Did I pick up the fibers? Medium fart. What are the fibers? Do you not get flax from, or fibers from every flax? Okay, they're in my offhand. I didn't know you could put fiber in your offhand. Medium fertility soil. I don't have a torch, so I should stop wandering off into caves. But I found a nugget earlier, like last stream, so I've got 6 nuggets. Which is fine, but I need 40 to get started. Big ol' 40. What is that? Soybeans? Nice, nice. Have you ever considered becoming a vintage story streamer? Maybe Estonian. It's a pretty saturated market, but like even I get viewers and I'm dumb as fuck. Oh shish. Potatoes. A lot of butterflies around. Oh. More flint. Yoink. I should go back into the desert. I don't know why I wanted out of it. More flint. Europe. Oh, it's a puppy. Hyenas are not nearly as dangerous as wolves. I do wish they would let me pet them, though. If not friendly, then why is friendship? Checkmate, atheists. A hyena pup. I'm not seeing any adult hyenas, though. So, how'd you get so separated from the pack, little buddy? Alright. Everyone keep your eyes open for, copper. I'm blind as shit. Checkmate. I've never been that good at chess. I've won multiple games. But really only ever against other people that don't know what they're doing. I know how the pieces move. And that's about it. My strategy is to just, like, aggressively take out all of your pieces. Anybody who knows what they're doing can recognize that I don't know what I'm doing and could pretty easily beat me. Yoink. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. Think about going out there. But that'd be a big mistake. Something about the world around you. Rain and sandstorm. I didn't know that was a thing. Surely the rain would just keep the sand down. But what do I know? I think like a wet sandstorm would be the worst. Ba-ra-ba-ba-ba-bo. Ba-ra-ba-bo. Not finding a lot of stuff. Ba-ra-ba-ba-bo. Probably do have to be careful. The cloud cover is probably enough for monsters to spawn. Every time I see large collections of rocks like this, I'm like, oh, surely there's gotta be copper over there. But that's only sometimes true. Look at that yeen. How's the sandstorm thicker now that I'm no longer in the desert? We gotta do is get Acronite playing Vintage Story. She can learn at the same time Petlu does. Group Vintage Story starts in 5 minutes. Alright. Everyone, let me know if you see some copper. I can't see much. Nope, there's a puppy. Yank. Oh no, the puppy wants to be dead. You'll never take me alive, puppy dog. Although hyenas are more closely related to cats. Got no money. We'll have Sharkfin buy you the game. It's the perfect crime. Just volunteer other people to purchase you Vintage Story. I really don't want to have to pan. If you've got bad luck, though, and that seems to be the case for me, panning is kind of what you gotta do. I'm also getting pretty hungry. Yoink. Oh, sweet. Aw. Come on, taskbar, go away. There we go. Continue our quest for copper. Peanuts. Definitely don't want peanut seeds. There we go. Perfect. Are your tomatoes? No, your chilies. I should leave those there. Stop getting distracted. Although getting distracted is pretty, something I'm pretty good at. You ever see anybody this distracted? I think not. I like how visibility fucking sucks. And when I'm out here looking for something, that usually is the case. It'll be crystal clear all times, except when I'm out here looking for something. Ashlar. Food vessel? No. Don't want to break that. If it was an ore vessel, I would take the gamble. Oh, it's a rift. If only I could see nuggets on the surface as clearly as I could see rifts. Pow, 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 pow. Yoink. Well, on a positive note, I've got plenty of flint for when I go to make calcined flint. Which also requires that I have charcoal. Probably put that on the to-do list. Actually, making a charcoal pit is already on the to-do. Ooh, those are pretty. They're like blue butterflies. Look at them go. Vintage Story has a lot of butterflies, because Tyron, or however you pronounce it, originally made a Minecraft mod with the focus being to collect butterflies. Oh, more bees. And so when he went to go make his own game, that game being Vintage Story, he just added all of the butterflies. I can't remember the name of Tyron's wife, but I think that she is the reason that he made the Butterfly Collection mod. What are you? Lemon trees! Fucking lemons! Woot. Lemons! There you go. What is this? Oh, figs! I don't know what to mark figs as. I guess brown? Figs! There you go. I'm finding a lot of cool stuff. No, what I'm not finding is copper. Look, there's more flowing water. Or rapidly flowing water. Need rapids to make water wheels. You also need iron to make water wheels, though, so... Well, I do plan on making a water wheel. It's quite a ways out. Alright, we'll check this big-ass desert here. And then we'll head back. Oh, look at that, more copper! Whoop, 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 whoop. Rowdo. It is sword root time. I don't know what you're talking about, but good luck with the swords. Murder the entire population, Zelda style. I have no idea what you're talking about, but have fun, I suppose. I never did do Weird Route, or whatever it's called, in Deltarune. I'm pretty sure I know how to start it. But I also don't think that I've got it in me to be mean to Noelle. Not sure I could do it. Alright, start ignoring Flint, which is all over the fucking place. What out here for copper? There are similarities. I where it's good. Hole in the ground. Where? Prapapo. A lot of flint I'm just ignoring. Maybe I shouldn't eat my tomatoes. And then just fucking pick up more flint. Okay, yeah, I did those. Technically, you can beat the secret boss without the Shadow Mantle. It's just not easy to do. Or I guess, the secret boss, you have to do that route. But the knight, you can beat without the Shadow Mantle. The fact that you can beat the knight is kind of secret. Because the knight's tough. Oh, more copper. I do want to know what more of the story is. Like, why is Chris being a little bit of a little shit? Because Chris won't fucking even really fight back until both Ralze and Susie are dead. So Chris is being a shithead, and there's a reason for it, we just don't know what it is. It's like, way to not fight back, Chris. Your mother is only in danger, but whatever. I don't think they care, because their mother is fucking Sans. Divorced. Ew, what kind of tree is that? Oh, that is a tree I've already looked at. That's kind of thorns. Alright, I got 26 pieces of copper, so I'd say I'm actually doing alright. Goats. I would like to find more copper, but probably not going to. I should get a pickaxe and hammer mold going, and then a charcoal pit. And then do a bunch of panning. Excuse me. Ooh, tomatoes. Gonna have to make more food eventually. I'm almost home, otherwise I would just eat these tomatoes. Was that medium or high? It's just medium. Gotta find high fertility soil. I feel bad for Hoopa. He's looking for high fertility soil in our shared save. And he just cannot fucking find any. Although high fertility soil is relatively rare. With high fertility soil, you can make Terra Preta, which is the best soil in the game, like twice as efficiently. I love this fog. Shut up. Starve quieter, we're almost home. Just pick up that random abandoned baby chick and then eat it Fable 2 style. Yeah, stop starving. We're nearly home. I'm surprised that both Oren decided not to be an asshole. Being an asshole is like all both Thorns ever do. Although I am a malefactor, so maybe it just didn't see me. Alright. I'm just gonna put my boat raft down. Eat a small bout of my chili stew. It's not very filling, no. Alright. 26. So I need 14 more before I can start actually doing shit. Just gonna put those away, put those away, put those away, those away. Pop, 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 pop. I don't want to go out there since rift activity is medium. Shovel mold, prospecting pick mold, lamelle, or whatever it's called. Watering can. Those amphora things are pretty cool. Can kill trees? Fuck yeah. Fuck the rainforest. Pop, 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 pop. Pop. I'm just gonna copy the whole thing and then cut it out. Excellent. How good is your computer, Acronite? Pretty good. You should totally get Vintage Story. A bunch of my regulars are constantly hounding me to play a game called Casualties Unknown. And it's not like I have no interest in playing Casualties Unknown. But I played the demo and I sucked at it. Or the tutorial. And I sucked at it. And if you're bad at the tutorial, you're going to be bad at the full game. But there is a player model in this Earth Vintage Story that is the Experiment, or XP. So I could just have you playing as an XP, and then boom. It's almost like I'm playing Casualties Unknown. For the roleplay reasons, I could even, like, send you into the cave to die. Oh, damn it. Alright. 2 molds. Oh yeah, I don't have any grass, because I needed a shit ton of it for my roof. I don't want to go out there. Let's just eat. Honk. Me. Oh. I've got some grass. Is it day yet? No. No, it is not. Also, rift activity is still medium. I guess I can sit here and play with my door. Interesting. Bob. Just continue eating this, I suppose. Perfect. What, no matching recipe found? I can't put tomatoes in rice porridge? What's up with that? Four servings of tomato stew. I can't put rice in my tomato stew either? What? Unfortunate. Fucking door. Funny shit. Pop. Let's grab this. Come out here. I'm gonna grab a bunch of sticks. Gonna need my axe. Put you here. Put you here. Alright. No, not there. Just gonna catch fire if I put you there. Alright. I guess I could bring these into my house just for general storage. Do you stick? Yes. Alright. Come back in here. Placed on solid ground. Alright, fine. I'll put it in the hole. Oh, I can't put it in the hole. Fine, I'll put it here. I'm going to want those. Sugar cane fresh for 19 days. Can I just eat this? Yes, yes I can. Alright, sun's coming up. The sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom, whatever. Do. Ah, there goes my axe. Ah, there goes my other axe. Okay, we're going to make a small charcoal pit over here. Oh shit, it's a drifter. And I no longer have an axe to kill it with which to kill it. Why did I put my salt pan over here? I must resist the urge to go down there. That's odd. Excuse me. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's see here. What's in here? That's useless. Bookshelves. Some kind of cash register. I'll give you that back. Shield is a good find. Stony lair, ruined bed. It's not something I can take with me. Oh, sweet. Ow. Did you follow me all the way down here, you little shit? Not that I'll punch you to death. Fisticuffs. But, no, that ruined armor is a good find. I do like how nobody called me out on how I'm like, oh, I need to resist the urge to go in there. And then less than a minute later, I was just in there. I did not do a very good job resisting the urge to go in the cave. Okay, that one I should definitely resist the urge to go into. Although I've got a stack of dirt, I can get out. You should totally play some vintage story, Hex. But we can get you on the server. Doesn't exist yet. But ideally the server would exist. Yoink. The hell? You do play some vintage story? You dabble? It's gonna make a board 2 time. Fuck yeah. Probably get some fish or something. But it might be worth making some fish traps for some passive fish. A lot of people say that fish traps are overpowered, and those people aren't wrong. But also, like in real survival situations, you would not be using a fishing rod to catch fish. Like that book that everybody had to read in school for some reason, Hatchet. You'd be using weir traps, which is what the kid built. With the sticks. I would like to have a server for my community. Problem is that I'd probably plant a bunch of crops, not play on the server for like a week, and then come back and all my crops are dead. It is a regular issue with this game. There is a mod that fixes it by basically making it to where greenhouses are locked to 22 degrees Celsius. Hello there, Pocket. The game doesn't go even when you're not playing, but if there are people on the server, then time will be moving. I'm gonna cut down one of those trees. Mostly just to see if I can. To the Khajiit Maik. I'm not, although I have heard that Maik is a liar. Briar root? That's not what I thought this was. Doesn't matter what it is, I'm cutting it down. Thankfully, the person willing to host my server is back. It's been going through it with how transphobic the United States is currently. The whole world seems to be going backwards. Like, progressively. Which is unfortunate. Indeed. Whoop. Alright. Now I just need a shit ton more firewood. Are there any large trees around here I don't care about? I mean, there are, but not that I have the room for. Alright. Bony soil can go in there. I keep meaning to plant those. Any crops other than grains I put in here are going to go bad faster. Also, I've got a stack of leek seeds somewhere. Nope, not in there. Makes it go bad faster. I guess I don't have a stack of leek seeds somewhere. Huh. Alright, you can go in there. You can go in there. There we go. There are huge trees I don't care about somewhere around here. What are you, lead tree? Yeah, leadwood. Leadwood looks cool. I don't know if I'm going to use it. But I'd also like to keep some of them around in case I do decide to plant more. Chickens. What are you? Acacia. It's a big fucking acacia tree. I don't see any resin, so I'm cutting it down. Gonna be here for the next 30 minutes. I suppose I could probably deforest the region over there. As it is, the tree canopy is so thick monsters keep spawning. Even during the day. It's probably full of bowthorns right now. You've eaten the moss? Did you at least share with Susie? Come on, fucking chop down faster. It's all yours? Alright, that's fair. That's a nice cock right there. I'm a malefactor, so I have a bonus to stealth, but there's no way it doesn't hear me chopping down this tree. There we go. Now it's running away. Fucking hell. I knew this was going to take a long time before I started, but holy shit. Fucking hurry up. Phenomena. The update fixing the bowthorn sounds is so nice. I didn't realize the bowthorn sounds were broken. I think bowthorns should just fuck off. Oh damn, look at that. I got an acacia leaf, or acacia seed. Without needing to shear the tree first. That like never happens. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'll replant that, make another couple of axes. I do think that you should get at least one seed back from cutting down a tree. They take so long to grow that not even getting one seed is kind of really annoying. That's flint. I don't want to waste my flint. I'll do it if I have to. Cannot always hear them if they're firing at you. That's nice. My issue with the bowthorns is that I'm blind as shit. So they'll have to fire at me 3 or 4 times before I can figure out where they're even coming from. My being blind is why I play Summoner in so many different games. I don't have to know where the enemy is if my companions do. It's an accessibility feature. Alright. 2 more axes. I don't want to get the rest of this acacia tree down, although I very likely have a good amount of firewood from what I was able to cut down so far. Or not. Big ass tree. That's fair. I don't know. As an Avali malefactor, I've got like 2 hit points. And 1.5 of those are just for show. Let's see here. Health points, I've got 14.5 currently. But I've also got a pretty good diet. Mostly vegetable and protein. I spent a good amount of time eating termites. But when you're foraging... Damn it, there goes both of my axes again. Making a good dent in this tree, though. I might have to make a larger charcoal pit. Or just make a couple small ones. Yes, yes. I don't touch the default health points. But if I come into here, go into traits, forager, whatever, blah blah blah. Frail, I've got minus 2.5 hit points, and then ranged distance. That's from being a malfactor, and then for being in a volley, I've got minus 5 health points as it is. So my HP is basically reduced by half. Minus 7.5. Oh, that's flint. Oh yeah, that bit's very cute. Where everybody's switching around who's playing who. I ended up making Susie wear a bow, though, and she was not that amused by that. And then poor Ralze, who I wanted to make wear the bow, but the opportunity was there. Ended up smelling like pizza or whatever the cologne was. Away. A lot of my wood is stuck up there. There's a bit when Susie's like, why would you make me do that? Where Ralze turns around and looks at the player. Yep. Ralze definitely knows about the soul. Fun fact, twinks can detect the soul. Fucking chop down, hurry up, tree. Half my wood is up there. I don't want to waste flint, but a flint axe actually would have more durability. Might be worth doing just to get this tree down. Perfect. I'll leave that there as well, in case I find another piece of flint. And back to what we're doing. Come on, rápidamente, por favor, no veas tiquitos. I didn't want a pan. Might as well have been doing that this whole time. Actually, I don't have a good amount of sand anywhere. Understand. There. Until you come back to cutscenes. Indeed. Very suspicious. Alright. Going to be here for a while, just doing chores. Come a long way from not wanting to use my flint to make axes. Apparently I have no inventory space. Comes as a surprise to nobody. Excellent. You could probably eat my tomatoes raw. It's not like I'm doing anything with them. Although, if I do catch a couple of fish... Excellent. If I catch a couple of fish, I could probably make something with that. Alright. I can eat the sugarcane raw. I'm not doing anything with that. It wasn't very filling, though. Gotta hurry up and chop these. Fantastic. Have you gone back and watched my VODs yet for the Deltarune Let's Play? Unfortunately, I'd done all of the chapters currently out before you discovered the channel. Out of axes again. You've not. Unfortunate. One of those is like just 3 hours of me fighting the knight. That's fair. But then you'll be missing context for when chapter 4 or 5 comes out. Whichever one we're currently waiting for. Watching VODs is not very nice. I suppose that is valid. Excellent, 2 more axe heads. Bring this down. It is much of the same, though. Gonna be able to see this stack of firewood from space. Is the sound of the firewood being placed, like, localized to the top of the stack? Because it does sound like it's getting quieter. And I can't hear it anymore. I could probably afford to make a larger fire pit. Or not fire pit, charcoal kiln. Charcoal pit, whatever the fuck it is. Watch me fuck it up. Okay, where is the tree I just cut down? Because there's definitely still some on the ground. Here we go. Pick it all up. Alright, that all of it? Seems like it. Might as well finish this off as well while I'm over here. I don't know, Chris could be wait to wear 2 ribbons. Ralsei would look adorable in a ribbon. But, since Susie didn't want the ribbon, she ended up with it. The hell's that? Sounds like bees. I know about those bees. Alright. Fill this pit in a little bit more. Bring it out as well. Gonna have so much charcoal. Chores, Maxon. But yeah, if anybody here likes menial tasks, Vintage Story is the game for you. I should eat food. I don't think I've got anything made. Very little bit of this left. Yeah, extremely little. Beat starving, though. Make these. Perfect. Grab you. I wish cutting firewood was shapeless crafting. Was it going to be directly under the axe? I mean, it makes sense. But when I'm frantically trying to chop wood, I regularly miss. Ba-da-ba-ba-bo. I'll even go one more up. As soon as this charcoal pit's made, I should probably do some fishing or something. Just get some food. Travel to the Tropic of Love. Honestly, with La Nino and El Nina, those two really should focus on loving themselves first. Not saying that they can't rekindle their romance. I'm just saying that they shouldn't yet. I only needed the one. Alright. Let's go and bury this in dirt. Low for it. Last thing I want to do is fuck up this charcoal pit. Bow. Okay, need a piece of grass. Need to not starve. Grass. Here we go. Boop. Gonna need this. Boop. Alright. There we go. Everything should be done correctly. Put you back on the wall. I'm going to take out my earthworm grunter, because Acronite loves the sound of the earthworm grunter. Grab my fishing rod. Yoink. Pick up the fucking fishing rod. I'm going to have to pan for soil as well. Or what? Pan for copper as well. Nothing. Wee. Worm. Nothing. Oh, come on. Fucking rift, go away. I guess I could make a spear and hunt some of these gazelles. Nothing. Worm. It is interesting how they come out of the side of the block. I wonder if they're always doing that. But it's hard to tell. Yeah, I get it, you're starving. There we go, stuff my face full of tomatoes. Use these for my cooking later. And continue looking for worms. Come on. Excuse me. Forest floor is probably not going to have a lot of worms. Nope, figured I would check though. No fertility. I'd imagine medium fertility has more worms. Not near medium fertility soil though. Here we go. Worm. Whoa. Wormier of the universe. Nothing. Nothing. The sun sets fast here in the tropics. Nothing. I need worms. Worms! Worms. Nothing. Where are all the worms? Nothing. And rift activity is medium, so I should probably go back home. Maybe make a knife. Create like another earthworm grunter or two. Last thing I want to do is die. Need more worms. There is a mod that lets you use termites as fishing bait. Although I feel like that should be a vanilla feature. Not being able to use termites as fishing bait seems more like a oversight than anything. Oh, I left my door open. Fuck. I'm surprised my house isn't crawling with drifters. Nope, don't sleep yet. I mean, the plan is to sleep. Yeah, but I don't need to do it yet. Let's go make some plain rice porridge, since I for some reason can't add tomatoes to it. Hey, termites are pretty good if you're low on protein and you're wandering around. Got 140 on the lawnmower, or 410 on the lawnmower minigame. Let's see here. Fresh for 22 hours. These guys don't seem to go bad for some reason. Gonna put you in the hole. You'd better actually make this into earthworm castings. I don't see you making it into earthworm castings. I'll pick you up. I'll figure out why I'm not actually getting earthworm castings later. Eat it, use it as bait, place it on farmland, or use it in controlled environment to manufacture worm castings. Is this not a controlled environment? Make them. Oh, it is actually slowly improving the quality of the dirt. I do need you for fishing bait. More than I need earthworm castings, though. For now. Delicious. Didn't even add water. I'm basically just eating cooked rice. Honk me. Good morning, Vietnam. You ever watch that show with Robin Williams? Oh, it's a movie. But my point stands. Stick. Sticks. One earthworm grunter, two earthworm grunters. Sun's not out, but rift activity is finally calm. It's a sign. The fishing will be good today. I do think like a tall-ass windmill tower would be nice. Because I can, like, glide down from places. Earthworm grunting. I actually do like the sound. It's a lot of fun. Where are my worms? Yeah, wormy, wormy, wormy. Nothing. Worms. Sweet. If I was a worm. Pow. Most fantastic of noise. Earthworm grunt. Just nothing. Where are my worms? Oh fuck, are these sunflowers actually almost harvestable? Honey, where are my worms? I can turn down the game sound effects settings. Sound. I think it's sound effects. Yes. Yoink, yoink. Oh yeah, here's where the worms are. Or here's where the worms were. Are those hot chilies? Nothing. Fuck yeah. I can't speak for everybody, but I fucking love hot peppers. Nothing. I don't know, I like spicy food, but I like the spicy that you get from, like, habanero peppers. I'm not a big fan of wasabi. Or horseradish. Or that artificial wasabi that is usually made out of horseradish. Nothing. Warm. I don't know what the secret is to successful grunting. I'm grunting like a pig. Yoink, yoink. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get so much fish. And then not be able to do anything with it. Well, I'm alright with ginger. In fact, when I get sushi, I won't touch the wasabi, but I will eat the pickled ginger like it's a treat. It's there to clean your palate, but it is a treat. Yoink. Alright, one more. There we go. Probably don't need too much more. As it is, I'm probably going to have to go to a different part of the, well, those chili peppers. I'm gonna have to go to a different part of the ocean to fish. I should probably turn sound effects back on. Settings. Sound. There we go. Pop. Earthworm grinder replaced. Let's go check on our salt, and then we'll do a bit of fishing. Actually, I think here's where I went fishing last time, so we'll even go fishing by our salt. There is a thing I can use to salt and dry my fish. Aw. It looks crushed. Oh, the poor thing fell to its death. It's also a baby, so I can't imagine it's going to have a lot on it. But just some red meat. And waste not, want not, I suppose. Turn that into jerky. Pop, 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 pop. Bow, bow. Animal, like, jerky does make a good fish bait. Raise up your bat. Alright. Do I have any salt yet? I got salt. Boom, 4 salt. Probably wondering, Satu, what do you need salt for? Currently nothing. I can use salt to make fish jerky. But that's not something I'm doing. Alright, let's get fishing. I can also press fish into the jerky, or the salt, for purposes of preparation. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Of course, I don't know if I can make a drying rack without planks, so it seems a bit unnecessary. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Come on, fish, bite. I know you want to. I've got a live worm on there. Come on, fishy fishies. This is the ocean. I know there are fish in there. Bop, bop, bop. The duck walked up to the lemonade stand. Ba-doo-doo-doo. Come on, fish, bite. I don't have all day. We are baited. Do, 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 do. Maybe the entire ocean shares a fish pool. And that pool has 8 fish. And I fished them up last time. Actually, I only caught 4 fish last time. So there is no reason why there wouldn't be any fish here. Not to mention, this is a vastly different part of the ocean. Mr. Sun came up and he smiled at me. Said it's gonna be a good one, just wait and see. Jumped out of bed, feeling... what? And what are the words? Jumped out of bed and I went outside, feeling so ecstatic, satisfied. It's the best day ever. Fucking hurry up, fish. Maybe they don't want this bait. Try the night crawler. Night crawler. Hey, word's good. What time is it? It's almost 6. Only been live for about 2 hours. Yes. The tranquility of fishing. Did updating expanded foods break fishing? I don't know why it would have done that. I don't think it did. Nightcrawler. Come on. Here, fishy, fishy. Why am I not able to catch fish? Yeah, let's go fish in this pond. This pond's probably not going to have any fish if the ocean doesn't, but something's up. Cast a line. Why no fish? I was just fishing last stream. I know it works. There we go. What did I get? Red belly tilapia. Maybe I was fishing in the ocean. Or a small pond. Rather than the ocean. I think the fish I was catching yesterday were tilapia as well. Couldn't tell you why it's taking so long. Jumped out of bed and I went outside. Oh great, there's a drift over there. There goes the neighborhood. Rift activity went from calm to medium, but it wasn't calm for that long. Fucker's probably gonna start throwing rocks at me. Take that as my cue to leave. Cute little baby goat. Oh shit, almost fell down this hole. Might be worth exploring that hole at some point, but not right now. Pop, pop. Whoa, whoa. Pop, pop. Alright, we'll fish from here. Although fishing in the ocean was not doing me any good a bit ago. Going to assume that that was a fluke. Maybe patience is all I need. Maybe worms just don't work in saltwater. Well, you'd think that the saltwater would be freaking the worm out even more, making it more effective fishing bait. Come on. I don't have all day. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to freshwater. If I make another cooking pot, I can make stink bait, which will allow me to probably fish from the ocean. Or fish in the ocean. Well, I could fish from the ocean now. Oh, this pond surely got fish in it. There we go. Come on, I want to believe that there is a fish in here. Just the one. Perishable fresh for 14 days. Alright, fine, I'll stop wasting my time. For now. Whoop. Do 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 do. Don't immediately see any drifters that would be here to ruin my fun. I say, and then a shiver shows up. It's fine, I don't think it's on me. Or it wants me to think I didn't. The hell? Dead growing rice? Oh, it was eaten by wild animals. That makes sense. Say something funny and intelligent. Bazinga? Hello there, Opal. Probably should keep animals off of my crops. It is odd that they just destroyed 3 of my rice plants and not all of them. But also, who eats rice? Gotta meow Sheldon. I don't think I've ever watched The Big Bang Theory. I watched a Mad TV clip that had Big Bang Theory in it. There we go. I'm going to choose to not learn from my mistakes and just immediately replant. Fuck off, gazelles. I know it's you eating my rice. I'm not gonna build like a fence around my rice because I'm stupid, but I will yell at you for it. Yeah, it's got bait on it. The back rooms. I don't really watch movies. I've got a whole series on the a backrooms mod pack in Minecraft, though. Never finished it. Why can't I fucking catch any fish? Yes, you were there for milking mallow. Alright, not getting any fish. Do I have any flax? Or not flax? I probably should box in my crops. But that sounds like a later issue. Actually, something I should have done earlier, but I'm kind of stupid. Drifter? Don't throw rocks at me point blank, you little shit. Come here. Alright, it's dead. Now I can fish in peace. Except for all these gazelles and chickens who want to eat my grains. I don't actually hold anything against them for killing my crops. I just kind of planted those. I think I commented on really needing to box them in while I was planting them, too. So it's like I didn't foresee this becoming an issue. I just didn't care. I'm about to starve. My goodness, look how small this shad is. And it's an adult. Poor thing. It's like moist Charles, 6'3" or whatever. Not 6'3", 5'3". 6'3" is not short. That awkward moment when you throw your fishing rod in the water while holding a worm. As much as I would like to live and let live with the monsters of this world, if I don't kill them, they're going to kill me, because they're jerks. Oh. You there. These guys are one of the worst, because they're like ranged enemies. Come on. Nope. I suppose I should be checking their corpses, because if I can get a temporal gear, I can set my spawn point over here. Come on. And it's dead. Ow. Starting to starve. Nope, just a bone arrow. Should probably go make something with the fish I've already got. Before those go bad. Okay, where's the other fucker I killed? Is there no magic school? Even if there is, I don't have any magic mods installed. Fucking stop eating my rice. I don't actually care. Oh, they can have my rice if they want. Can I get up this simple cliff? It's a 1-block hill and I can't fucking climb it. As soon as I've got the means to make a saw, though, I'm going to make a fence and keep them from eating all of my rice. Wow. That shiver gave chase and then immediately started freaking out on the ground. Poor thing. It is hard to tell if my charcoal pit's going. It wouldn't be done, so I'm not going to dig it up. But also I don't think I fucked it up either. What up? Is the sailboat yacht dead? I wish that there was like an actual houseboat you could make. Look at these poor things. Those fuckers are fully grown. I don't currently have a boat, nor have I messed with the speed of boats lately. Uh-oh. I guess I can turn this into jerky. If I remember how. What the hell? Game just crashed. So anyway, if you're... I'm joking, I'm not going to end this here. The handbook does like to crash the game. 1.22.3 out, available now. So note to self, do not open the handbook while pointing at fish, apparently. All that came before. Let's see here. Shadewood wall. Yeah, I'm not putting any varnish on the shadewood walls. But honestly, varnished wood is a seafarer thing, so why would there be varnished shadewood walls? Oh! I seem to be fully fed. And my rice is back. Alright. Alright, fish jerky. Okay, need more fish than that, apparently. Alright, so that's just gonna go bad. It is what it is. Actually, all my fish was in there. I'd rather have my fish than my rice pudding. Or rice porridge. Very curious. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. Take these night crawlers. Don't eat the worms. Alright, y'all, do your thing. The fish did feel like it was being disrespected, apparently. It's hard to tell if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, or if they're just, fucking off. Ba-ba-ba-bo. I think they're just fucking off. Whatever, I'll figure that out later. Might as well eat that raw. And... oh, I don't have any logs. Due to personal decisions that I made. Actually, there should still be acacia around here somewhere. Nope, I probably turned those into firewood too. Ba-ra-bo. Alright, you're coming with me. It does suck that I lost so much fish. Oh, fish eggs, fertile. I'm gonna throw those fertile fish eggs into the water. Because that will increase the amount of fish I can catch in the future. Especially if I'm going to be losing fish to weird crashes. I want all the fish I can get. Stop eating my rice. There you go, make sure those dissolve. It's hard to stay mad at them though. Look how cute they are, eating my crops. Alright. Let's see if I can't find another piece of flint. I'm going to make a shovel. Are you flint or no, we are just peridotite. Just peridotite. Just peridotite. Here's flint. Shovel head. Hello there, cyan dog. Welcome, welcome. I'm alright. Kinda tired. The summer heat is getting to me. Not a big fan of temperatures above 21 Fahrenheit. Or minus 6.6 repeating Celsius. I'm a crazy person. But I'm also a crazy person who likes the cold. How are you doing? Oh, sweet. There's walnuts already growing around here. I planted a couple of walnuts, but those definitely would not have grown by now. 666. Minus 6.66666. It's repeating. A bunch of tomatoes. Yoink. Yoink. Push comes to shove, I did lose all those fish, but I could probably make a really dense tomato soup. But a good warm. I don't consider any temperature above 50 Fahrenheit to be a good warm. Or 10 Celsius. Anything warmer than 10 Celsius and I'm unhappy. I just prefer -6. You know, as a crazy person. Do you see that? Right up there, that's a good dog. I kind of want to go over there and pet it. But hyenas get really weird when you try to pet them. I don't think it's specific to hyenas. Wolves also don't like when you sneak up and try to pet them. For some reason. Ooh. More copper. Just the one, or two, I guess. But that is less than I have to pan. Alright, probably not going to get lucky and find more. We should head home while there's still light. The sun sets fast. Gross. Gotta get home. Maybe not necessarily home. But ideally I would bring food with me. What are you? Wild tomatoes. Can I make tomato stew with tomatoes? And there are two different kinds of tomatoes. Oh, look at that. There's also fire clay over here. Not fire clay, red clay. If it was fire clay, I'd be a lot more excited. I've got two different mods that add tomatoes. And while these mods get along, the potatoes are the same. The tomatoes are not. Odd structure. Unfortunately, I've got no way of moving water. I'd like to bring it into my house for panning, but that's not an option. Alright. Oh, there's a shiver. Fine, fine. Duly noted. I'll come back and pan during the day. Homegrown. Unfortunately, I'm not growing that many crops. All I'm growing is rice, and currently I've got a bunch of gazelles eating it constantly. I've been watching them do it too. The thieves. In the morning, I'll check my charcoal pit. I don't think I fucked it up, but it should also be done by now. So who knows? Maybe I fucked it up. No, put that down. Great, it's only 7 p.m. Sun's not going to be out when I'm done. Gotta make me a proper bed, but I can't do that until I've got access to a saw. Rift activity is medium. Alright, let's see if I fucked up my charcoal pit. Oh, there's a both one out here. Those jerks. But I guess we're just hanging out in here. What do you think of the walls of my log cabin, Opal? It's made out of rainbow eucalyptus. Hello there, Pocket Mew. I'm not even entirely sure what you're referencing with the whole rice horses. I guess I can cook some food while I wait for the monsters to go the fuck away. Let's see here, that's 100 satiety. It's only 40 satiety. Why are tomatoes so fucking healthy? Why are there so many monsters outside my house? Fuck off! Oh, the lemon-stealing whores. Alright. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. But that'd be rice, W-H-O-R-E-S. Not H-O-R-S-E. Are there a bunch of worms in here? No. Those jerks are just making away with my fucking worms. I guess that's not how that's working. The worms are just escaping. They're not getting away with anything. Fresh for 16 days, 2% dried. A fiery pepper or roast on a griddle, dry on a frame, or toss them into a meal for some heat. Oh, hi. They're not supposed to be able to hit me through the door. Do horses like lemons? I don't know. Also, how are you doing, Senri? I need a pan for copper, but I can't get it out of my fucking house. I've got 26 nugs. Actually, I got more than that. I've got 28 nugs, which means I need 12 more. I'm sure it'd be nice to go get those, eventually. Fuck off. Also, Senri, what do you think of my log cabin? It's made out of rainbow eucalyptus logs. 490 vegetable satiety. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so the sun sets at like 7 p.m., but it raises at 5 a.m. No, for some reason, our mother tried raising us Mormon. So I know it's a cult. I'm not opening that door. Fuck off. Begone, thought. Problem is I can't reliably just open and close my door to get out of here. Because my door is probably going to fall off the hinges. As it is wont to do. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly. Fuck off. Get out of here. How does it even know I'm in here? Can it see me through the obvious slats in my door? Fucking door. You get back there. Alright. Do I have charcoal? Fuck you. Or did I waste a bunch of wood? I got charcoal. You'll never take me alive, loser. Oh, I'm stuck. You might take me alive, loser. Pop, 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 pop. All right. And now for the panning montage. Do-do-do-do. Do I have a knife on me? I do. Probably make a safe little space to pan over here. Those more tomatoes. No, those are wild chilies. It's weird how good tomatoes are, and then wild chilies kind of suck. It's almost like you add chili peppers to things for flavor, not like nutrition. Alright, there we go. Digging up the roots, digging up the roots. Commandeering this space for my panning escapades. Gonna plant these closer to my house for when I start raising bees. Here's probably fine. According to all known laws of aviation, the bumblebee should not be able to fly. Its small wing, or its little wings are simply too small to get its fat little body off the ground. It's not unusual. Might as well eat my jerky. There we go. I'm not doing anything else with it. Excellent. It would be nice if I could pan in safety, but I'm way too lazy to actually build a proper fence. Are those onions ready to go? Almost. Those potatoes are going to be a weak spot in my armor. Oh, never mind. I could have just done that. Alright, we need 12 copper nugs. I believe slate can be used to make roofing. Don't quote me on that. Jerky looks too much like vintage, or licorice looks too much like vintage beef. What am I even getting? Nothing? Not seeing a lot of stuff. That is an arrowhead, at least. As soon as I've got a saw, I can make buckets and stuff. And then do this in actual safety instead of relative safety. Relative to what? I don't fucking know. Boom, bravo. Come on, give me copper. I just need 12 nugs. 12 dank nugs of copper. Oh, blue clay. I'll take it. It's not what I'm after, but... blue clay is my favorite one. I'll never say no to blue clay. But you should always say no to drugs. Oh, there we go. Copper nugget. Oh, 2 copper nuggets. More arrowheads. Indeed. Stay in drugs, don't do school. Are you familiar with Dare? I don't know if they had it outside of the US. But Dare was so cringe, a lot of people were driven to do drugs. I just thought of something. I went through all the trouble of making a pickaxe and a hammer mold, but you know what I've not made is a crucible. Probably go ahead and start a crucible, and then maybe another cooking pot, so I can make one for stink bait. I can even waste charcoal to get the cooking pot into crucible faster. Can't collect my sand. There's potatoes in the way. Almost. No. There we go. Sval right. I'm now part of the way to being able to make I gotta grab it from here. I remember I was at a school, and then we had some fucking baseball player from like the River Cats or something stupid. Come talk to us, and it's like nobody even watches baseball. What is a River Cat? Oh, a flint spearhead. I broke my flint spear earlier, and I've just been way too lazy to replace it. Bunch of good stuff if you're just patient enough to pan. Which I am not. This is miserable. Although if I get a bunch of zinc and I can find some bismuth, then I'm already halfway to making bismuth bronze. Let's go! That's obviously not the case. Why you clear quartz? No, it is quartz. Metal scraps. I'm getting a lot of cool but useless stuff. I cannot stress enough that I'm just doing this for copper nuggets. Although I've already got 3 zinc. If I need to make brass for candle holders, that is going to come in handy eventually. 3 is not enough to do anything with, but it's better than 0. Settle moon at the bottom of your screen. Is that like some sort of a Sailor Moon settlement management manager game? But there are so many spoilers. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. But to each their own. Can I get more fucking copper? Banished is a game that I played a lot way back in the day. I was never very good at it. I would survive the winter, only to plant my crops too early, and then surprise, second winter. And then there goes all my stuff. What game should I play? Staying hydrated and getting a reasonable amount of sleep. Victorious, Pinku Niku, and Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. That sounds like at least 2 games. Oh, whoops. Put that down. Put that back. I should play a bird story. Or to the moon. Oh, rusty gear. Oh, and a clear quartz. I need a couple clear quartz to actually start making glass. I wonder how long you'd have to pan for a clear quartz to get enough glass to make like a glass roof. This early on. Come on, I just need 5 more copper. 1 blunt attack. Too soft for stone tools. Kind of want to open my handbook to look at stuff. But I'm probably just going to crash the game again. Can't figure out the bloomery. What aspect of the bloomery is giving you trouble? Fill it with quartz, and then I won't accept any fuel. That is odd. Have you tried putting fuel in first? I don't know why that would be the solution. I don't know if you can put fuel in first. I think you can. I don't know. I can't say that I've ever had that issue. Alright, come on. 4 more copper. Of course, I still have to wait for the crucible to be done. Not how many saves of the bloomery currently. Alright, well hopefully you're able to figure that out. Especially if you've got the Vintage Story roofing mod. Glass is really nice to use as a roof. I mean, you're not going to want to make a glass roof for no reason. Preferably it would be like intentional. But for like intentional roofs, it's really nice. Come on. I've almost got more zinc than I've got copper. That's obviously not true, but... There we go. Honestly, if I could just find bismuth. Yeah, a little bedroom or attic space. What are they called? Ateliers or ateliers? Something like that? I think it's French, so it's probably not atelier, but that's how it's spelled. I think like a little loft space with a roof window would be really nice. Although I think that like a loft with a glass roof is what like an atelier is. Atelier. Do. 2 more copper nuggets, we can do it. 1 more copper nugget. 4 nuggets of zinc is not a lot, but that's way more than I thought I was going to get. Just keep panning. What can you do? You pan. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and leave this over here. It's not like I'm doing anything else with it. Let's go and eat some food, get clay forming. Bow. It is weird not planting like a huge field of crops. Of course, summer is approaching. And since I'm living where I am, summer is like when you can't grow shit, as opposed to winter in most other places. Or at least like where I usually live. And can't plant shit in the winter. Kind of stuff does this mod pack add? It's not a mod pack officially. I've got a bunch of crop and farming mods, because of course I do. And then I've got cooking and, building. Boom, 40 copper whatevers. Alright, just gonna make another cooking pot. Actually, let's not do that. It seems tempting, but no, shan't. I'll make one more cooking pot. Probably make a jug to fill my salt pan faster. Planter. Trying to think what other mods. There is a mod that adds like more boats and stuff to do out at sea, which is always nice. Mostly to myself, but I do keep saying that Vintage Story needs more stuff out in the ocean. There's a boat I would like to craft, but I need a saw, obviously. And of course I don't have enough flax for sails. It's faster than a sailboat. It does not have as much storage, but also requires fewer resources. Put that there. Surely I've got more blue clay somewhere. No, I might be running out of blue clay. Crucible. That's a bottle. Crucible. There is a mod that gives foxes thigh-high socks, but I don't have that currently installed. I did have it installed, but the mod pack that I'm mostly playing with is the one that I've got in my shared save with Hoopa. With a couple of exceptions. But I also don't want to install too many mods, because I have to remove the mods that aren't shared when the time comes. Class 5 blue clay. Let's go ahead and make some ingot molds. It's going to be a while until I need an anvil mold. So I'm going to have to collect enough blue clay for that as well. Although the anvil mold will just break, so I could use red clay, since I don't care about red clay as much. Alright. Fuck, I need inventory space. Put those away. I'm gonna put a bunch of random shit in here, because that's what I got. That can't go in there. It reduces the amount of time that it's fresh. Rather significantly. Thigh highs for all, and for all a good night. Might as well put this bowl in there. I should make one more thing. Is 9 clay enough to make a jug? Yes. Watering can would be handy, but I don't currently have crops. Only crops I'm growing is all that rice that the deer keep eating, because they're dicks. Obviously, if I cared that much, I could stop them from eating it. I'm not gonna. Oh, that's weird. The jug is completely closed off. Where'd that opening come from, huh? Witchcraft? In my Christian Minecraft server, I think not. I'll have to find my grass. Sled gang. No grass. No grass. Yeah, very little grass. Although I don't need that much. I just need enough for 2 pit kilns. However much that is. I want to say 16. Which I've now got more than. But I'm also not entirely sure. I don't know, I'll get 24 just to be extra safe. Oh, hello there, Penny. Thank you for checking in. Alright. How many sticks do I got? Plenty. Charcoal. Couldn't grab some of this. Probably wondering why I'm willing to waste charcoal if all I'm going to do is, loiter. I don't know, I'll get back to you on that. With charcoal, the pit kiln will be done as fast as possible. I should just use firewood. But I'm committed at this point. Let's go. Grab my torch, yoink. Light them up. Perfect. I'm just gonna put my torch away. It's already 4 PM, almost 5 PM. Eat more of my weird tomato soup. Delicioso. Fresh for 1.8 days. I mean, it'll be gone before then, but fucking door. Whoop. The glide is a bit finicky, but I do like it. The glide is, of course, my birthright as a silly bird. Alright, it's getting dark, but the fire or red clay I saw is over here somewhere. Fly agaric mushrooms. I want to pet you. Alright, fine, run away. I see how it is. Good luck getting close enough, but you can pet the animals. Alright, where is the red clay? Probably should have marked it. How filling are these? Oh, I guess 100 satiety is normal for the tomatoes. So the tomato plants are different, but they're just as good as each other. Oh, it's magic. You know. Never believe it's not so. I want to pet the hyena. Ow, rude. Fucker bit my face off. That's antisocial behavior. I don't even know if I got a pet in. I'd like to believe I got in a single pet. What is the red clay? Oh, never mind. That's just licorice. The licorice is not exciting, but I need another cooking pot before I can go making stink bait. So for now, it's useless to me. The red clay was over here. Remind me if I pass that again to market. Probably just gonna dig it up if I do find it again. But how do I keep fucking losing such an important resource? Let's not jump down that hole. Fucking go to bed, cicada. The sun is setting. Alright, fine, I'll go back home empty-handed. Not only did I not find any clay, but I lost a bunch of blood because I tried to pet a hyena. No, surface copper. Run for it! What up? You'll never take me alive, losers! Alright, nothing. How do I lose clay so easily? Knowing me, I probably commented on how I should mark it, otherwise I'll never find it again. And then here we are. Never finding it again. I just gotta eat this. Almost started shoving raw tomatoes down my gullet. The tomatoes are going to be fresh a lot longer than this stew I've made. Let's not wander off too far without my torch. Ow. Fucking door. That's gonna get a bit of sleep in. I'll eat my stew in my sleep. Running out of stew. What if you... Why did I read 8? What if you wore thigh highs but you forgot to manifest your thighs? Not entirely sure. What if you ate thigh highs because you did not have thighs? These are the important questions. How long are you fresh for? Fresh for 2 days. That one is only fresh for 1.7 days. Fuck are you? There we go. The rift activity is medium, so now is totally the safest time to be wandering around in the dark. If anything tries to ambush me, I simply smack it with my shovel. Easy as. That was pointless. Fun though. Edible panties are a thing. Surely edible, like, stockings could be as well. Edible thigh highs. Edible pantaloons. Edible long johns. It's the newest trend. Alright, not for nothing, but I don't know that I'm going to find any clay out here. Not only am I running around in the... Ooh, that's a lot of turnips. I should avoid random holes. I actually eat at Long John Silver's. Very rarely. It's expensive for really, really poor quality food. What is that? Long John Silver's is both barely edible and the closest thing to, like, proper British fish and chips you can get in the US. Oh, I guess that's just peridotite. Certainly looked like it had something in it. Was that a subterranean butterfly? I can get out of there. Alright, there's nothing down here anyway. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's get out of here. Probably not going to find clay underground. Oh, shit. Although if I could find some surface tin, that'd be pretty fucking sweet. Oh, fuck. These are some good fucking tomatoes. Alright. Can even almost see now, so we'll continue the quest for clay. 6 days, 8 days, 7 days. Preserve the freshness. The fuck is that? What are you? Look how small this goat is. Come back. Red currant. There are a lot of animals around. No, that's just flint. The clay that I found was not this far out. But I remain hopeful that there's just going to be an easy to spot large amount of clay. Is that tulle or papyrus? Yeah, it's tulle. Oh, which is useless to me. I don't even need tulle to make thatch roofs. I'd like to make aged thatch roof, if that's possible. I think it is. What was I saying earlier about visibility? Oh, I'm hoping I'll see a large bit of clay. Ooh, that's just quartz. Sure, it'd be nice if I could see shit. I can't see anything at all. Gotta echolocate for clay. It'll sound like dirt, but like squelchier. I want to pet you, but you'll just bite my face off. It's probably the one that bit me earlier. It's got a taste for a volley now. Tomatoes. Alright, so I saw the clay going this direction. Will probably be easier to see now that the sun is out. I think it might have been near this olive tree. But don't quote me on that. It's a baby. Shh. Run! Hush, little hyena, don't say a word. Is this that pomegranate and olive tree combo I found earlier? Yes, it is. I'm going to call this place Palm Olive. As a joke, I wouldn't call it that. That is a brand of dish detergent. And whatever else they might make. Pop. It's almost like a proper forest. Alright, if I was clay, where would I be hiding? That's the copper I found earlier but couldn't pick up. I think I marked it, at least. Hello there, rooster. Have you seen any clay? Without mods, Vintage Story unfortunately doesn't have rivers. Who's been eating all of my rice? That's a lot of deer and chickens. Probably eating all my rice. It's hard to stay mad at them. Impossible even. I'm not even trying. Whoa there. Oh, did you see that tree glitching in out of existence a second ago? Alright, it seems pretty established. Oh, never mind. It's the entire chunk. Oh. Epilepsy warning. Don't look at it. With my luck, that's where the clay is. The world is so dead set on me not finding clay that it's glitching it out of existence. Those are indeed caves underground. Opal, check out how gay this tree is. Happy Pride Month, everybody! Eucalyptus is very colorful. Is there any clay down here? Uh-oh. There's a bowthorn down there, and that I don't want to deal with. I was trying to put on my torch to explore, but the bowthorn talked me out of it. I was just in a cave earlier. You're probably not here yet. The exact course of action was I'm like, hey, I need to resist the urge to go in that cave. And then like a minute later I was in the cave. Actually, I was just in a cave as well. You might have been tabbed out doing other stuff, but I was definitely in a cave while you were here. Can usually tell if I'm caving, because I'll be like, well, that didn't lead anywhere. As they so often don't. I like exploring, but I don't like the monsters in this game. They're just like anti-fun. Like, these guys are at least cute. The shivers. The other dudes are jerks. Brapow. Brapow. There is a mod that makes shivers behave a lot more like spiders. Which I had installed for a good bit. Because I am a big fan of shivers and I'm a big fan of spiders. Am I going to what? I would participate in the Pride Parades, but I don't really do summer. If they want to do a second Pride Month in, like, October or something, I'd be down. But I'm not a big fan of the sun. And those usually happen during the day. And in June, when it's 8,000 degrees. Why are there so many monsters around here? I just want to go in the cave. I should be collecting clay. But if I can't be doing that, I might as well at least be in the cave. Brrr. Oh, whoops. I tried to scroll off of my torch, but it was in my hand, or offhand. So that wasn't an option. I'll have to relight that later. Preferably before the sun goes down. Excuse me, what is the red clay? At this point, I would take blue as well. I prefer the look of blue clay. The reason I'm looking for red is because it's just for the anvil mold. And the anvil mold destroys, or gets destroyed, so what it looks like doesn't matter. Alright, stack of these. Honestly, could survive on tomatoes alone. Put a bunch of those in a stew. Superfood right there. Look at all these goats. The greatest of all time. I'm sure I'm glad I'm finding a lot of cool things, because you know what I'm not finding is clay. Oh, red clay. H2O. You know, I'm going to be responsible and actually mark all this red clay. Red clay. I'm gonna spell clay the European way. C-L-E-Y. I jest. That's not how it's spelled. It's a lot of red clay, though. And cassava, which I'm going to do my best not to accidentally break. Almost at a full stack. There we go, full stack. Now I can hit home. And I marked the clay so I can find it later. Honestly, I'm surprised that I'm responsibly heading home before it gets dark. That doesn't sound like something I would do. Probably check on how much of my grain remains uneaten. I'm gonna let the animals have fun eating all of my crops. As soon as I've got a saw, I plan on building fences so they won't be able to do that. I'll also be able to move water around. Alright. Come in here to relative safety. Eat more of my mush. Out of bush. Do I have a fire starter, or did I leave that somewhere weird? Yeah, who am I kidding? I know myself. I left it somewhere weird. Let's go and light this up. Almost there. Sometime this century. I probably should have lit my torch and then used my torch to light the fire instead of what I am doing. Which is lighting the fire and then igniting my torch off of it. How'd it go? I like Pride Month, I just don't like summer. So if those weren't the same season, that'd be great. Sounds like there's a shiver outside somewhere. Let's go ahead and make anvil. There we go. Yeah, it would be nice if it wasn't. Let's go ahead and make this. Whoa. It's gonna be a while until I've got enough copper to actually do anything with this. So this one I'm not going to waste flint on. Or not flint, charcoal. Whoops. The sun has never done me any favors. I think we should get rid of it. Sure, we would all die, but then it's nobody's problem. Well, yeah, but winter in Australia is probably still hot. And if you tried to tell me it wasn't, I wouldn't believe you. Cover your human form. Zero punctuation, or what is it called now? Second wind, fully ramblomatic, something like that. Ben Crobashaw often joked about winter in Australia being 1 degree above, 1 degree below ideal surfing weather. If I can stop it. Or sure, smarter. Could you imagine if I had 1, maybe even 2 brain cells to rub together? The kind of stuff I could accomplish. I've never gone surfing. I've gone snowboarding. So if they're similar, then yes. But because I'm confident they're not similar, I'm just going to say no. Alright, there we go. Do I still have my sticks on me? I totally do. Oh, I still need grass. Maybe it's 10. Maybe anvil molds need more grass. There we go. Alright. Grab firewood. That's more firewood than I meant to grab. Alright, it is just 4. I grabbed 8 in case it needed 8. Like the vessels. Yoink. Let's go and light this up. I'm not currently fishing, so I'll stick that there. Hammer mold. Pickaxe mold. Crucible. Yarze. Put that there. 600 satiety. I don't think that adds up. Or no, because it gets extra satiety when you cook. How long is it fresh for? I'll know when it cools down. Alright, put you there. Just gonna move this outside. If I'm intelligent, I'll never need it again. But I'm not intelligent, so I'm just gonna hold on to it. Okay, that's my earthworm grunter. 200 units of copper. Oh shit, I didn't think that was still hot enough to work. I need a rope. I need more rope than that. Can I mix and match? No, I cannot mix and match. Alright, new plan. That's not going to reach temp anytime soon. So while I wait for it to do so, I will go collect more, whatchamacallit. Shit for my rope. Put that there. Put you here. Gotta go grab some fucking bullshit papyrus. I could also use, vines. Yes. Excellent. I don't know how many vines I need. Apparently only 3. So if I can get 2 more rope, I should be good. Or, 2 more vines. Excellent. Alright. There we go. Oh, that only needs 1 rope? Why do I remember it needing 3? I might be stupid. But what else is new? In all fairness, I would have checked the handbook, but because that crashed earlier, I don't want to risk it. Grab a bunch of charcoal. Whoa. Probably not going to need that much charcoal. Whoa. Probably going to go kill out one. Oh damn, it's already almost 7. But I'm making progress. I don't want to go to bed. Like some kind of fucking nerd. Alright. Whoop. I don't think rain's getting into my house. We'll find out if my, ow. Stuff breaks. Actually, you know what? I really don't want to risk it. It doesn't look like rain is getting in the house, but just to be safe, I covered where that is. These roofs are odd in that sometimes when I'm sleeping, I think rain somehow gets through. Like the time being sped up fucks with it. Could just be visual, but I don't want to risk it. This is a lot of copper to just risk letting it explode for science. If rain touches these while they've got hot metal in them, it will break, and it will lose all of the hot metal. If that did happen, I would call shenanigans and then just give myself another 4D nuggets. Because I'm no stranger to cheating. But I'd rather not do that, if it's all the same. Like, I'll cheat sometimes, but I'd still rather do everything as legitimately as possible. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. Think about going out there, but that'd be a big mistake. Something about drinking the ocean around you. Eat off the ocean floor. Oh, whoops. Yoink. Alright. Halloween horror game. We're quite a ways off from Halloween. What horror game, though? Brr. Put it there. Pop, 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 pop. Not that. Here we go. Brr. In this town we call home, everybody hails to the pumpkin throne. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Sticks, salt. Why don't I just plant those? Whatever. Copper. Charcoal. There we go. Now we're waiting on our shit to cool. You've already got bait on you. Pop, pop, para, pop, pop, pop. It's been a while since I've done 2 months of terror. That thing where I try to play a scary game every day. Fucking look at this. I don't have any rice left. What do you monsters want? You've killed it. You've killed it all. Anyway. But it reminds me of that one thing where this guy kept getting new cats every time the coyotes ate one. And somebody's like, oh, it just sounds to me like you're feeding cats to the coyotes. And then the first guy's daughter started to cry. I didn't sum that story up very well. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I only don't do well in water, and this rapid moving stuff is even harder to get out of. Alright. I think it needs water as well. Let's go find a... Fuck you, door! This thing, yoink. Pop. Para-bow. I made this jug for the purposes of making saltwater faster, or salt faster. But I'll have a bucket soon enough anyway. Bucket's even faster than the jug. Para. Alright, fine, I'll use a bowl. Gotta get... There we go, single point out. Dump you on the ground. Might as well dump that out as well, since it wants to be useless. Yoink. Alright, I've for some reason up until now been unable to fish in the ocean. But maybe it's because worms don't work in the ocean. I don't know why that wouldn't be the... or why they wouldn't work in the ocean. Do I dream a vintage story? I don't dream, but I don't remember my dreams. Surely I dream. Po-po-po-po. Oh, unit's already hardened. That's what we like to see. Do some fishing, go collect some copper, and then probably call the stream. Since it is already my bedtime. Don't want to be past my bedtime. Who's adding me on Discord? Surprisingly not Hoopa. Although I guess if Petlu's not feeling well, that Hoopa's probably not going to need help setting up a vintage story LAN. Alright everyone, this is my cooking pot for making stink bait and candles. Do not let me fuck up this other cooking pot. Fucking door, because I will. I will fuck up the other cooking pot. Alright, let's see if I can fish in the ocean using these. I can't use worms. I didn't think I would see one of you. I'm not going to get too close, because you will kill me if I pester you enough. But check it out, it's a panda. Right? I could kill it to make panda armor. I won't do that. Honestly, killing animals in video games makes me feel bad. That's why I tend to only fish. Fish also have feelings, but fish are delicious, so they're fair game. Alright, come on. Are there just no fish in the ocean? I know that's not true. Why can't I fish here? There we go. So I can't use worms to fish in the ocean. Or I was just being super impatient. Silver hake. But I can use stink bait to fish in the ocean. Might occasionally just get sticks. Would be nice if the stick didn't consume a bait, but whatever. I think rainbow trout are in the rivers, which don't exist. I can probably see a rainbow trout. Oh shit. Run for it. I wish these monsters would just let me vibe. I'm just trying to fish, you douche. I don't have a cellar, but more than anything, this was to see if I can fish in the ocean. I can, I just need a specific bait. Although I will probably set up fish traps. Oh yeah, look at that. Now these are what I call fish. Boom. 8 fish. Raw eggs. Those ones do look ovulated. Nope, not there. Here we go. Fish jerky. Are you ovulated? Yes, fertile. I think fertiles can be cured or thrown into water to replenish fish stocks. How long are you fresh for? Only 4 hours? It's worth going to the lake. Actually, you know what? I'll throw them in the ocean. You would think the ocean would never run out of fish. However, it's based on like a grid. So while the ocean's not going to run out of fish, now this spot I was just fishing from could. Alright, now back into the house. We're doing our part. Gotta keep the fish populations high. Honestly, one of the things people have issues with in primitive survival is how easy it is to just kind of live off of fish traps forever. Which I don't want to do. I do, however, want easier access to fish. My guess is you're going to go bad faster in there one day. 11 hours. Alright, I'll keep that on my person. Probably just going to go bad. Cured. It's weird, I can eat raw fish, but I can't eat raw fish jerky. What the hell? What's that? Anybody else see that? What happened? It's got a fish thing on it. That wasn't there a second ago. Am I being fucking haunted by a ghost? Stamping fish stuff on things? What the fuck happened? It made a loud sound when it did it too. What is this shit? What the fuck was that? Sorry about that. I took a screenshot because I don't know if I can describe what just happened. Goes to the fish that he used the handbook on. Could be. It's just come back to haunt me. What the fuck is this? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It looks cool, but that's not... I didn't do that. What the fuck? I'm just being haunted by fish, apparently. Alright then. Oh, that's going to be an interesting thing to ask about on the server later. Just be like, hey, I was standing in my house, just kind of talking to chat, and then this happened. Anybody know what that's about? Hammer. Pickaxe. Hammer is useless out on the field, put that there. No, it just made a loud sound, and now my raft has a fish on it. That's some weird shit. I mean, I like it, but what did that? It's probably late enough that I could sleep. Yeah, no, that's weird. I probably wouldn't even notice the fish appeared if it didn't make such a loud sound doing it. What was that? VOD review. It's still there. I don't know why it would just go away suddenly. It doesn't go away when I pick it up and set it back down. Oh, there's little fish on the sides as well. What the fuck? It happened when I stepped on it? I don't think it was moving, but I guess I could have been. I was moving around, I guess. I don't know what would have done that. Well, I'll have to ask. Can I pet you without you killing me, or are you going to kill me if I pet you? What is that on your... What are you holding in your mouth? I'm not going to take it from you. Had a little bit of a translocator effect to it. Weird. I don't know. I'll have to ask if that's happened to anybody else. Was it more than a little bit weird? So what do I think that panda was holding in its mouth? I thought pandas just ate bamboo, but I guess... Surely that's not true. Long John Silver's for sure. Long John Silver's isn't very good food, but their hush puppies are pretty good. Although I think hush puppies are probably pretty hard to fuck up. The panda is also haunted by the fish. That would be funny. I don't remove the Eldritch Horror stuff added by Perimeter Survival. I just ignore it. So we're all just being haunted by the ghost of fish now. And that's just a normal part of our lives. 20 protein satiety. It also doesn't even last that long. And I'm out of stink bait. Let's go check my salt. Cave, which won't help me to explore currently. Alright, check my salt. Probably refill it. I should have grabbed my jug, but whatever. What the hell was that? Oh, it's a crab. Sweet, more salt. There we go. Fill the salt thingy. Alright, salt thingy filled. Gonna get more salt later. Ignore that I clearly just stepped in my own salt water. I'll be eating it. Nobody else has to eat my foot salt. Sell it online like a gamer girl bathwater. Alright. So turning it into jerky is like a preservation thing. But is it better than just eating raw fish? Obviously raw fish aren't going to last as long. Fucking door. I wonder where that came from. We were all there when it happened. Yet it's inexplainable. It cannot be explained. Has science gone too far? Science had nothing to do with this mind. Are those fertile or No, yeah, they're fertile. I'm just gonna make more salt. Whoa. Actually, wait. So it's 50 for just the one. Or I can split it into 4, at which point it becomes 20. So it is still better to preserve it. Although considering that does cost salt. Oh, it better be good. Fuck you, door! Alright, let's throw these fish eggs into the ocean and then go collect some copper. Can I pet you? I do want to pet you. What is going on with your face? Is that your own jaw? What's in your mouth? I want to pet it, but pandas will attack you if you, like, aggravate them enough. Ow. What if it's a beard? I don't know if pandas grow beards. Did Poe ever grow a beard? I don't know, I've only seen the first 2 Kung Fu Panda movies. But I've seen some interesting art of the fox from the 4th or 5th Kung Fu Panda movie. Actually, porn of Kung Fu Panda 5 or 4 is how I knew that there was a 4th or 5th movie. That's usually how that works. You're looking at Kung Fu Panda porn? I'm not here to judge. Bum. Alright. Somewhere under here is going to be copper. Why do I never bring my torch with me when I'm going underground? Yeah, whatever. Being able to see is for nerds. Here's the copper. Medium is not bad either. And I know where a lot more copper is. Alright. That's probably not all of it. But I don't have a way to check. There's a fifth? There might not be. It could be that the weird Silver Fox character... Ow, rude. Alright, there we go. Hard to tell what's going on. This gravel is trying to drown me. Or not drown, necessarily. I don't know, drowning is just suffocation. But from inside. I'm glad I didn't give up, though, because there's a lot more copper in here. I don't know the name of the fox. I've just seen porn of it. Normal things to say. As much as I joke about E621, at least that website would tell you the character's name. I'll never see the stuff that ends up on Tumblr before being quickly deleted, because Tumblr doesn't allow that kind of thing anymore. Used to be what it was famous for. Excellent. I did actually used to do a follow for follow sort of thing on a Blue Sky. But I will unfollow anybody who posts NSFW without, like, flagging it as something I really don't want to see. Really what? Tumblr used to be known for porn? Yeah, Yahoo bought it. And they're like, oh, we're going to turn Tumblr into the new PDF. And then they banned porn. And everyone's like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, it definitely used to be known for it. It's what set Tumblr apart from other boring websites. Like, I can't think of any. LimeWire? I think LimeWire is just for pirating music, though. And I'm back out. Freedom! I'm gonna go ahead and change this to a... I'll set it to black to signify that I've already explored it. Oh, they stack pretty high. Oh, let's go and eat some of my fish jerky. That is not very filling. Yeah, I own a couple of different porn games. I've got to be A, depressed, and B, in a weird mood to want to engage with that sort of thing. I think I've bragged about it before. I've managed to beat Corruption of Champions while maintaining my virginity. In the game, I'm not a virgin IRL. There's a couple games that I have like that. Where it's a porn game, but I'm trying to see if you can beat it without engaging in that. And while it's not easy to do, you can beat Corruption of Champions without engaging in any of the porn mechanics. Alright, where's the copper? The copper is not that way. I suppose the copper could be deeper. I just don't want to keep digging down for nothing. Oh, there it is. Medium copper in slate. Kind of convenient that this copper is medium as well. Means I can go longer without having to throw away any of the shit that I shouldn't have on me. I wouldn't throw away my fishing rod, but I also shouldn't have that on my person. Bum ba ra ba bum 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 bum. The breeder one? Breeders of what is it? Nevelheim or something like that? I watched Seth Zintek do a speed run of that. Funny shit. You know, Engineer Breeder. I think there's a couple of them like that. There was one that was popular on Newgrounds way back in the day. I don't know that it still does, but Newgrounds used to have a lot of NSFW games on it. I don't know if Newgrounds is still around. I think they found a solution for Flash Player going defunct. Look around a tiny bit more. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna set it to... Whoops. Keep this, but set it to black. How'd it go? Newgrounds is definitely still around. Yeah, Flash Player went down a while ago, but I believe that I did read that Newgrounds found a way to get around that. What the hell? Fish jerky is not very good. I have a lot of it, though. IRL fish jerky is hit or miss. Usually when I get salmon jerky, it's pretty good. But a couple of times I've gotten it, it's like the worst thing I've ever had. Breeder season? I don't know that I've heard of that one. We should play it on stream. I jest. Ow! Fucking sand. Pop. Hello there, Fade the Fox. My posture is fine, but I can sit up a tiny bit. Whoa. Also, if anybody at home is currently shrimping, now's the time to fix that. Slime Feet. Another visual novel. Ew, gross. This copper is poor, like me. A bit wild that there are currently 2 people in my chat who know what Slime Feet is. I don't know. I've played a couple of weird porn games, but I've not played that for sure. I don't know. I'm Aero Ace, but occasionally you just want to play a really weird game. Brr-pa-pa-po. Good, I've still got inventory space. Although my pickaxe is nearly broken. I was planning on making another one when I poured all of my copper anyway. Holy shit. So much copper. I don't think copper explodes when you try to quench it. Surely it doesn't. Spoopy stuff. That one's trans, lots of game. Somebody I follow on Tumblr keeps advertising a game called Mice Tea. And I guess that's like a visual novel dating sim. But you're playing as a mouse. And there is a human that you can romance. It's like, oh, do you want to know how sex between a mouse-sized mouse and a human-sized human works? Play the game. And I'm like, I really don't, but you know, you do you. Is she a mouse or is she a human turned into a mouse? I have never played Mice Tea. I promise you, Opal, that is already a comic somebody's made. Alright. Any more copper before I get out of here? Gonna say no, it's good enough. I like to think of myself as not judgmental, although there is a lot of stuff I don't quite understand. I simply do not understand the appeal of vor. Nor do I get feet. I know there is an entire fetish that is just like giantesses crushing buildings and shit. But it's probably similar to whatever Opal's talking about. Is it a foot thing? I thought it was that they were giants. I guess it's gotta be a foot thing, right? Oh, what's this? Or are we just talking about feet in general? I don't know, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. Just because I don't understand the attraction to, like, feet and armpits, doesn't mean I'm going to judge somebody for being attracted to feet or armpits. As soon as somebody starts deciding what... Oh. These bees are, like, really easy to get to. I'm gonna mark them. As soon as people start trying to decide what is and is not socially acceptable to be attracted to, they're going to make anybody that they disagree with into the weirdos. Like, as long as nobody's getting hurt. Some people do get hurt being interested in poop. Mostly just pink eye. Although there was that one diaper fetishist guy who killed his own son or stepson, I can't remember which. That I'm willing to say is probably not acceptable. Committing murder. Fucking door. Gotta go. Over here, Satu was like, oh, murder's probably bad. Yeah. No hurting like actual children or animals. That's a given. I need food. What else is there? Dolphins. Dolphins are sex pests. I'm not saying that people should go fuck dolphins either. I'm just saying that dolphins are perverts. What else am I trying to say? Not what I'm on about. I'm admittedly very tired. Dolphins are not good people. And the worst part about dolphins being evil is that they're intelligent enough to know that they're being evil. And everyone's like, oh, dolphins are such peaceful creatures. And I'm like, no, the fuck they're not. My favorite are ostriches. Ostriches are apparently very difficult to farm. Because ostriches are more often attracted to people than other ostriches. Or maybe not more often, but it's a thing that happens. You can look it up. It's very funny. It's like whatever the reverse of a furry is. But I don't think there are good dolphins. We can just say all dolphins here. Alright, it's almost an hour past my bedtime. So we're going to make the anvil, and then we're going to make some ingots. And get these started, and then I can go to bed. What is my crucible? Here we go. So that's 900. We need 1100 units of copper. It's 500 units. There we go. I wasn't about to do that the slow way. Oh yeah, dolphins are like dicks to baby sharks as well. Like, if you're going to be mean to humans, that's fine. But leave the baby sharks alone. Well, all birds are dinosaurs. Probably more than I needed there. Go and get this lit, and then I'm going to collect some charcoal. And get this process going, and then I can do my outro and go the fuck to sleep. Charcoal. Whoop. I'm probably going to make a saw and a chisel with my first 2 ingots. It would be nice to make some chests, but I can do that with later ingots. In fact, if necessary, I feel like I can just make more ingot molds. That's probably enough. Get the fuck out of the hole. Where am I going? Alright, that's not quite to max temp. Let's see here. Oh, it's just somebody trying to get into the server. Put that down. Just over here accidentally picking shit up. How did the fish thing happen? And are there other designs that could have been put into it? Was it because I was holding my torch? Put that back. Alright, that's max temp. Or at least that I can get to it with firewood. It is past my bedtime. 9% dried. I almost made the mistake of pressing H to open the handbook, which crashed the game last time. Gotta be careful. Don't want to do anything stupid. This would be a lot of copper to lose. Oh shit. I should have made another 100 units. Well, I've got work tonight. I unload trucks for a pretty big hardware store, and tonight's truck is huge. Unfortunately. Huh. Boom. I gotta get enough sleep that I have enough energy to stream something other than Vintage Story. But even if I just stream Vintage Story again, I like this game a lot. Otherwise, I wouldn't stream it so often. Well, the problem is that I've got ADHD, so caffeine really doesn't wake me up or energize me the same way it does most folks. More than anything, it helps me focus. But because I've got a caffeine addiction, if I don't drink Monster Energy, I get a headache. It need not necessarily come from Monster, but it is a problem. Apparently caffeine addiction is one of the easiest ones to kick. I just see no reason to at the moment. Once you've suffered for like a day or two, you stop getting the headaches. So I could do it, but I've got better shit to be doing. How do I erase... I guess I could use water. Boat. The actual chemical thing is easy, but the mental thing is rough. For a lot of people, energy drinks are just like another part of their routine. Kind of like how marijuana is not... Well, I pronounced marijuana like a fucking narc. Anyway, weed is not actually addictive, but like it can become mentally addictive. Like you can't become chemically addicted to it, but you can definitely like feel as though you are addicted to it. Probably not explaining this very well. I should have gone to bed a bit ago. Look at that. It's a pickaxe. It's a bunny with a pickaxe. Berjahuna. Mary Jane. Now that's a lady I'd like to invite to the party. Oh, there's a Bowthorn out there. I cannot wait until I'm able to replace this shitty fucking door. Alright, have a good one, Opal. I'll be going to bed pretty soon myself. We might have already chased Fade the Fox away. It's a name I've only seen a few times. And I don't know that I'm usually saying such weird shit. I'm always saying weird shit. I don't know if I'm always saying such weird shit. Come on, hurry the fuck up. Once I get this pouring, I can do my outro. Or I guess once I've poured it, I can do the outro. Wouldn't want to do the outro while I'm spilling hot metal all over the place. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. Hurry the fuck up. I ate a sriracha curly fry munchie meal from Jack in the Box before I went live, so I'm not hungry. One strange thing per stream. We're talking about how ostriches are more attracted to humans than other ostriches. I guess we did briefly bring up scat fetishes and murder. It's an actual story. I'll find the article and then I'll link it in my Discord. The dude who killed his stepson, or son, it might have just been his flesh and blood son. Because his son found out about his diaper fetish. I think Moist Charles talked about it at one point. Alright. Good thing that finished, because I was about to put another one in. Bum, 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 bum. The anvil get. Alright, there we go. Boom, look at all my copper. So, not a lot of copper, admittedly. But I've got a couple more ingots worth here. Go away. Anyway, I should probably do my outro so I can go to sleep. If you're hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you are watching this at some point in the future as a VOD and have somehow watched the entire thing, then I'm sorry about all the discussion of scat fetishes. But you have the patience of a saint and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell. If there's more than like 2 of us on Twitch, I shall do the raid thing. Do not bring up scat fetishes wherever we end up.